Hey, welcome to Kentucky. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. Is this your first Derby?
First Derby.
And what do you think of tomorrow? I mean, do you have any hot tips? Or?
I'm going to bet on the green one.
I was going to ask. I mean, Kentucky's famous for the bluegrass. You had a chance to sample anything while you've been here?
Well, not yet, but, you know, the night's young.
You're going to hit me up afterwards?
Yeah, there you go. You'll be the one.
All right on. Well, I know this is kind of a goofy question, but what was it like working with Don Johnson and Nash Bridges, man? That's like the one show, I mean, I of course know Up in Smoke, but that's like one growing up that I know.
It was the most fun you could have.
I love that show.
I mean, it was a wonderful show. We had a great time. We couldn't have had a better time.
Is that right?
Yeah. He was my best buddy, and we had just laughed and giggled the whole way. Yeah, it was really
well, thank you. I appreciate it.
My pleasure.
You have a good time, bud.
Have a good evening.
Thank you so much. I don't know if you remember a few years ago, like 2005, The Untrue Story of Terry Miners. Did you ever get that DVD?
Was that you?
I'm Terry Miners. It's nice to finally meet you.
Good, let's talk about that.
Did you ever get a chance to view it? I know we sent the DVD. I don't know if it ever made it there.
I got it. I waited a little while to look at it because I thought, I'm not sure what's going to happen here. And then finally one night, I said to myself, tonight's the night. And I began to tremble. And I put it in the slot, and I turned it on, and it was my life. Exactly as it happened. Riding a bike, throwing the papers, sitting on the picnic bench, and that's my life. It was as though you opened my brain and scooped out my memory bank and lived it.
So you were a member of the G-Town Boys, the Germantown
You
gang?
know I am. I'm still tough.
I thought
you
so.
can tell. Do you see me starting to form tears here? I'm weeping right now thinking about it.
So I've got to know, I've wondered for a while, did you do a Lady Gaga meat dress contest?
Yeah.
You beat me. I was the other guy. And I was like, he went on to be famous. And I was like, I always thought it's okay that I lost because he went on to like bigger,
Was that
better
not the
things.
nastiest thing you've ever done, though?
Yeah.
It was like 90 degrees.
You won though, right?
Yeah, I did.
I came in second in voting.
It was so hot in that room. I remember standing there with everybody, and everyone's outfits were shrinking from the heat. And mine was. It was disgusting. Mine was like deer hide turned inside out.
Yeah.
So it literally was shrinking on me throughout the night, and I was almost gonna pass out at the end of it. That's hilarious.
Yeah. How
That's
was
awesome.
the concert?
Oh man, it was awesome. It was so good. Yeah. Yeah.
It's okay.
No, sorry. I wouldn't have gotten to either.
So what are you up to now? I know you did the Houndmouth thing down in.
I did, yeah. They're
Austin.
really good friends of mine. I style them quite a bit, and I'm working with them on different sets for music festivals. And then I'm just like sewing full time, making my different lines, and working for magazines, and you name it. Yeah, no problem. That's such a small world.
Yeah.
That's awesome, though.
But what did you think? I mean, y'all have kind of a history, I guess, of pulling like the really explosive college player, you know, with Tavon and now with Todd Gurley, kind of a risk-reward situations. What did you think of kind of the upside for next year?
You know, honestly, I think it's going to be huge. I think Todd Gurley is explosive. I think that you know, he can make people miss. He's strong. I think he's going to be a great asset to St. Louis. I think that it was the right pick for the organization, and I think that they'll continue to grow. And I think Coach Fisher's doing a great job.
And what about with Bud Dupree getting picked first round? How did that feel to have one of your guys getting picked first round?
You know what? Bud Dupree is my second or third favorite linebacker in the NFL. Reason being is because first is Wesley Woodyard, then you got to take Avery Williamson, and then it's Bud. Obviously, they're Kentucky guys, so there's no linebackers better in the league to me.
And what are your expectations for this year? I mean, I know the last couple of years you've been coming up, and it seems like y'all can beat anybody on a given day. I mean, with the Broncos last year, well, that game kind of surprised people. And what are your realistic expectations for the coming year?
I think St. Louis can beat 500. You know, I think that it's going to be. It's going to be tough because obviously the division that they're in. So we'll see what happens.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Have fun.
Of course. Hi, how are you?
How are you doing?
Good.
How many derbies have you been to? It seems like you.
This is 19 years that my
19.
wife Teresa and I have been coming up here.
19 in a row, or just
Yeah, 19 in a row.
What brings you back every year?
There's so many things about this weekend. This is really an opportunity for us to kind of get away from our kids and just have a weekend for the two of us. And the people of Louisville have been so hospitable to us. The hospitality up here has been wonderful. We enjoy the whole Derby experience from the Oaks race all the way through the Derby race and all the things, all the after parties that go on. It's a blast for us.
When you come, coming every year, is there something you have to do every year? Not part of the Derby itself, but something you've got to hit up every year here when you come to Louisville?
Well, we always try to hang out. We have a lot of friends that are in the entertainment industry that we only get to see basically one time a year, and that's here. So we always try to hook up together and find some place to go, find some place to hang out, and spend as much time together as we can. Cherish every minute.
And something else, when I was a kid, my Travis Tritt memory, I watched wrestling all the time.
Yeah.
You did Road Wild 98 in Sturgis, South Dakota.
I sure did.
Are you a wrestling fan?
You know.
Or are you a wrestling fan?
Yeah, I mean, I've always been a fan of wrestling, but that particular year, that was the year that Jay Leno and Dennis Rodman and those guys were all wrestling.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Right, the height of wrestling to me. And a buddy of mine came over. He was a big Travis Tritt fan. He said, I don't like wrestling, but I love Travis Tritt. I was waiting for your concert to cut on my signal to cut out. He was like, no, I waited the whole time to see the Travis Tritt concert.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
It brings back some great memories.
Yeah, I just wanted to share that with you.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
It's good to see you.
Likewise. Take care, guys.